Alexa, volume down. I'm going to comment on this right now. We're going to try to get a couple people in here. There's Adam. We'll get Paul in here. Not sure if Paul sent, but being difficult tonight. Look at this. It's not letting me tag anybody. Look at this. Jeez. Nope. Alright, let me see. Alright, that's them guys. Now let me do the stash or pass, guys. Let me see. Is it going to let me tag Jeff tonight? Jeff's kind of important tonight. Oh, nothing. Let's do the @ Sometimes he comes up there. Oh, man, look at the way this is being tonight. Jeez Louise. Brian. Sean. Scott, I already tagged. Steve. Brock. Steve, Brian, Brock. Paul, I already tagged. And Tyson. Alright, it's letting me tag everybody but Jeff and Mason and Toby. Alright, so let me see. How am I going to do this? First, we're going to take this. We're going to copy this link. What's going on, guys? I see a couple of you jumping in. I'm going to see if I can tag them guys here. The couple that it wouldn't let me tag tonight. Once it loads. Not too bad. Let me see if it lets me tag them here. Nope, nothing. Look, let's see if Mason. Look, nothing. It's not even giving me any choices. Toby. Nothing. Facebook stinks. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna drop this link on the stash or pass real fast. If this thing ever loads. No, that's not Facebook, that's my internet. I'm on this and I should be on this. This works better down here. Featured. Alright. Too much posted, guys. Way too much posted. You guys are slacking. Where we at? This is definitely going tonight, the stash or pass. Live. I'll drop that there. I'll tag Jeff. Actually, I'm going to tag everybody on that live that I just dropped there too. Because it is what it is. Wow, it's not even going to let me tag him on the post. See, sometimes he's way down there. Brian, I know, comes up. Sean, look, I gotta put it this way and he comes up. Scott, I can do either way. Steve, Brock, Steve, Brian, Brock, Paul, and Tyson. I'm just gonna tag you guys all again real fast there because it wouldn't let me tag Jeff on the John. Alright, so that's there. Um, this is going tonight for Scott. Scott will be here, so the last wrestling box will go. This one here, this is where I want to tag. I want to put that I'm live, and I want to tag them couple guys here too, since it wouldn't let me. A couple guys bought personals of the turn 4. Live, so I want to tag them couple guys. Toby, look, it's not even. Wow, what is it with all the M's? Fat fingers. There's Toby. Then we'll do an @Mason. We'll do @Mason on here because he bought a box. Adam. It did let me tag Adam, but I'll do him on here too. There's Adam, and then Paul I'll tag here too because he did buy a box too. So there are 4 personals. We got one going as a break, and then I do have another break posted, and there is a couple more boxes left. There's 4 boxes left. 130 is crazy cheap, just so you guys know. Crazy cheap. I wanted to wait till I had the whole case sold before I ripped it, because I could have sold the sealed case, but I want to see it. I want you guys to see it, and then yeah. And what else is going tonight? That Turn 4 Racing is going tonight. This one right here. That's what's going. The one box of, not love, it's live, buddy. The one box of Turn 4, the random driver, John, where everybody got 4 random drivers. The Stasher Pass, Scott's personal, and the 4 boxes of personal random Turn 4 if they're here. That is what's going tonight. So I'm going to go back here. I see a lot of you commenting that you're here. I'll check that all out. I mean, it's only showing me that 3 people are here, which is kind of crazy. I tagged everybody from that already. Now let me tag for this one. It's a lot of the same guys. It's a lot of the same. Toby's in this one. Now it's letting me tag Toby, huh? Dan March. There's Dan. Toby. Steve. Yeah, it's a lot of the same guys I already tagged. Ryan V I haven't tagged yet. Dan. Adam. A lot of guys that got personals. Steve, Ryan, Adam, Scott. I know I already tagged. Tagging you again. I don't care. Corey's in this. John. Michael R is in it. There he is. Ryan and Ken. A couple guys. Who was it that said they don't get? Somebody said they don't get what's it called. So I got to tag them when I go live. I know I'm going to message Ken. I told him I would. But somebody else said it. Well, he wasn't kidding. He can't get. What's he got it set up so he doesn't get tags? Because look, oh no, there he is. But I did tell him I would message him too. So let me shoot him a message real fast. Can be. Jeez. He's not coming up. There it is. I'm live, sir. Somebody else. I swear there was somebody else that said to tag him. It was Brock, but he yeah, he's been tagged a million times. Brock's here anyway. Look. All right, so let me get this little John here going. Let me get this. Jeff's here. So Jeff's here, we know. Brock's here with. Brock's got 3. It's a lot of guys got 2 and 3. Steve and Scott are here. They both got 2, I think. Well, Scott's got 2. You closed the Chrome, of course, now that I came live. Of course. Thank you, sir. Alright, so I haven't seen Tyson, which kind of doesn't matter. Sorry, Tyson. But you are in the toilet, so you're in, all the way down the bottom in spot 13. Paul has the next 2. He's in a bunch of stuff, so he's got a personal and everything. Turn 4. I haven't seen him yet. Brian, who knows? I just the other night I chose his, which is that's what's going to happen again tonight probably. If somebody's not here, that's what's happening. I'm choosing whether stash or pass for them. And I haven't seen Sean yet, and Sean's been asking too. He actually just messaged earlier. Look, I'm live now, buddy. Mason's here. No, Mason, you are here, sir. Scott's here. So Scott has a personal wrestling. Mason has a personal, what's it called? Sean is here for the stash or pass. Sean is here for the stash or pass. Scott, your wrestling can wait to the end because you're in everything. I know that. So you're good. You're good for a minute. Your guy can sit. I know you ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Mason, I think the only thing you're in is the personal, right? You're not in the random driver one. You're not in the random driver one. No, Mason's not in it. Mason, and actually you were the first one to comment that you wanted one. So I got 9 boxes sitting right over here. I would turn the camera, but it's a mess. I mean, it's an absolute, well, it's just a lot of base stacked. But I got 9 boxes sitting right over here to my left. Do you want to pick your box, sir? 1 through 9? Unless you want this one. Unless you want this one, the one I picked for the break. I got 9 boxes to my left plus that one up there. You can pick your box. You can pick your personal, sir. Box 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'm going to go down 7 boxes. Look, I'm taking 6. I'm taking 6 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is box 7 right here. I'll set these 6 right back over there now. And here's box 7. We're going to do Mason's personal real fast. We're going to do Mason's personal while we're waiting to see. It's actually just Brian and Paul and Tyson. And Paul and Tyson are down the bottom. So we could probably get on with that stash or pass soon, too. Really soon. I do got to get the video up on my phone, though, so I can see for comments, like when people are saying if they're here or not, and pass and stash and everything. Adam R., you have a personal. Paul, you have a personal. And Toby, you have a personal. If you just happen to jump in, just give a holler. Just give a holler. I got your tags already written up. I got Mason's right here. Mason had the one. He had first. He was the first one to comment that he wanted one. Mason, good luck. First one out of this, first box we're opening. We're all going to get to see it. Alright, that's our stash or pass boxes. That's my post-it. I actually got a pocket full of post-it notes. I brought a bunch down with me because I knew I needed them, and I stuck them in my pocket because I carried the 10 boxes of what's it called down with me. The 10 boxes of Icon. The Iconics. Alright, Mason. Good luck. This is the first box I'm opening, so probably set up like most of all the others. Alright, we're going to go in. We're going to go in. I see cards like this, so we're going to go in like this. We're going to go in like this. Okay. Okay, so they go like that. They give us our little kid reporter. Our kid reporter. There's our empty box. There is our empty box. Alright, there's your 4 cards. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Card number 1. Card number 1 in the turn 4. Number to 10. 5 out of 10. On the red foil. 5 out of 10. Nice way to start it. Number to 10 on the red foil. Oh, look at that patch. Look at that patch of Corey LaJoe. Sick patch. Race Warner used, guaranteed. Definitely a sick patch. Beautiful patch. All right, card number 2. Card number 2 on the silver foil. On the silver foil is memorabilia autograph. So this is an auto. On the silver foil, trying to see if I can see a numbering. Okay. I don't see a number anywhere, but it is silver foiled. There's your patch. Single color. Single color. Single color. I'm sure it's race worn. I'm sure it's race worn. Like I said, I don't see a number anywhere. Number to 99. 58 out of 99. How about Bobby Labonte? Bobby Labonte. 58 out of 99. And we got a massive glare. I'm going to put the what's it called up in a second. 58 out of 99. And that is race worn. Race worn. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put this piece up here to block some of this, little bit of this glare. These are nice mag cards, and you're getting massive glare on them. We're getting a crazy glare, so that should help a little bit. I don't know about Petty, but we're going to go to this bottom card first because I seen that other one. It was one of the top cards. It was one of the top cards. How about on the silver? On the silver, memorabilia autographs. Memorabilia autographs. It's going to be numbered to 99 also on the single color. Single color. How about Sam Mayer? 59 out of 99. 59 out of 99. And that's Sam Mayer. Beautiful cards. Really, really nice cards. 59 out of 99. So you got 2 patch autos. You got that sick patch. And your last card. Like I said, I seen this one. This was one of the top ones. So I seen it. I don't know who it is, though. I don't know who it is. How about Justin Allgaier? Allgaier. On the Kazroom. Very sick box. Very, very sick box. Very, very sick box. Mason, congratulations, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Jeez, I didn't think how heavy these were to ship, too. 4 mag cards. Holy smoke. Very nice box, right? All right, guys. We're gonna get into this. Paul happened to be here. No, Mason. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I haven't seen Paul. I haven't seen Tyson. Not that they matter to. I mean, they definitely matter. I don't want to sound like, you know what I mean, like that guy. But Paul and Tyson are down the bottom. I'm going to tag them again. And I haven't seen Adam or Toby here for their personals either. We're going to tag Adam and Toby again too. See if we can get any of them guys in here. If not, we're going to get into the Stasher Pass. Yeah, he told me he just closed it as I came live. Yeah, of course. Of course. That was a personal, Ken. That was Mason. He was the first one to claim a personal. He had first pick of boxes. And he picked box 7. Alright, I haven't seen any of them here yet. So how about we do this turn for the random driver box? Real fast, then we'll do the Stasher Pass. Or if any personals jump in. Or if any personals jump in. Now I'm going to need this list for the what's it called, I think. I didn't print it out and I meant to. The extra list for the extra guys in this random driver box. I think this is the way to do these, the random driver. It went pretty well. Yeah, I ain't going to be able to print it right now. But I do got it right there, so. I'm not reading all these names. Everybody did get, there was 72 names. There was 72, well, there was 68 driver names. Some of them are combos, like the Burtons are together. Jeb, Jeff, and Harrison. The Pettys are together, Richard and Kyle. You got Tanner and Taylor Gray, Sammy and Zane Smith, Rusty and Kenny Wallace, Haley Bryan and Hayden Deegan. So the families are grouped pretty much. And then there was a couple other groups. There was the retired combos. There was the crew chief combo, the rookie young gun combo, and the other not listed, John. So there were lists for that. It was on the post. These are the names for that list. So they got multiple drivers enlisted. Like multiple. But I'm not reading yet. 1872. Yeah, I'll be here all night. I will say who they're going to. I will look them up. Read them. That's a lot. It's a lot of names to read. And there is this Butterbean, which in everybody's case, that's the most expensive like driver to pick. I mean, that's how I got the name list. It was from a pick your driver break, and I just did it as random. And that's the most expensive one. I don't know why. But anyway, guys, I will read who they're going to. Good luck. This was the first box out of the case. This was the box number 1. It was top John. So this is the one I picked for the break. Guys, good luck. I said I do have 4. There's another one posted as serial number break. There's another one posted for a random serial number break because all 4 cards are numbered. I figured that's only a 10 spotter. Easy way to get in it. And it's crazy cheap. I think I got it at $15 a spot, which is $150, but I got 4 ships. This way filled pretty well, though. This way did fill pretty well, so maybe we'll go back to this for the last couple. Guys, good luck. We're going to have 4. I'm going to go in. I'm going to cover them up. We're going to get out that kid reporter. We're going to get out that empty box. We're going to put that over here. And we're going in. Thank you, Scott. No, I don't know a lot of the drivers either. There was actually 73, and I took one off. I took somebody off. I don't know who. So if we hit him, he's just going to go to the all. Well, he's just going to get randomed, I guess, because there's a list for the all other not listed. Oops. It was the cheapest one on the pick your driver. So that's what I did. Somebody I never heard of, but I never heard of a lot of these guys. Card number 1. Good luck. On the silver foil, I guess that's going to be numbered to 99. How about Brandon Poole? 71 out of 99. 71. Wow, what is the glare coming from? 71 out of 99. Brennan Poole on the tire swatch. Race worn, race used. Little piece of tire. Sick looking car. Who's got Brennan? He might even be in one of them other lists. So it makes it a little tricky for me. Brennan Poole. Spot 65, which goes to the 11, and Adam with the 11. little Brennan pole. I'm going to mark these. I'm going to mark these up this way. It makes it a little bit easier on my shipping team. And this was $6.40. Again, this one filled pretty well. Filled pretty well this way. It's a fun way. Definitely a fun way. 4 drivers. It was crazy cheap. It was crazy cheap. Guys, good luck. Card number 2. Card number 2. And these beautiful cards, and they sell blue foil. I see blue foil. I see blue foil on the memorabilia autographs. So we got some blue foil on a single color. It actually looks like a piece of sheet metal. It actually looks like some metal. The numbering is going to be right there because that's where it is on these cards. So we ain't going to get to see the numbering until we pull it. Number to 49. Number to 49. 18 out of 49. 18 out of 49. The blue is hard to see. Wow. Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece, 18 out of 49. 18 out of 49 on the Ryan Preece. Again, it's single color. It looks like a piece of sheet metal. Who's got Ryan Preece? There's Ryan Newman. I gotta make sure he's not in with none of these family combos either. Ryan Preece, spot 46. Spot 46. Which goes to our 10 and Ryan Vogues. And Ryan with the blue foil auto to 49 of Ryan Preece. All right, next card, guys. Next card. Good luck. Good luck again. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. I need this list just in case. Just in case. Where's it at again? There it is. Hold on. No, there it is. There it is. All right. Next card. How about number to 10? How about number to 10? Tyler Reddick. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10 on the Tyler Reddick. Who's got Reddick? Spot 59. Spot 59, Tyler Reddick. And 59 goes to 5 in Ryan. 59 goes to 5 in Ryan. 1 out of 10 on the Tyler Reddick. Sick base parallel right there, number to 10. Number to 10. Very nice. And our last card, guys, again, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to post up another one, random drivers. I like this. This was a pretty good way. You just don't like the serial numbers, it seems. There's only a couple spots taken. So, again on the blue foil. Again on the blue foil. On the blue foil. Can't even see what it says. The blue is tough. The blue is tough. How about Noah Gragson to 49? 29 out of 49. Noah Gragson, center stage signatures. There we go. That's a nice one. Noah Gragson. Who's got Noah? The 49. Wow, he's right on the first row. Steve with spot 4. Steve with spot 4. With the Noah Gragson. Oh. Not a bad box at all. Definitely not a bad box. I mean, not like my man's personal, but still not a bad box. The Gragson to 49. You had the sick patch auto to 49. of Ryan Priest. The Brennan Poole to 99 with the tire swatch. And the to 10, Tyler Reddick. Nice box, guys. Definitely a nice one. All right. Yeah, sorry, sir. I haven't seen Adam here. I haven't seen Paul here. And I haven't seen Toby here for their personals. I know Scott's here for his, but we're going to get into this stash or pass. Guys, 1-on-1 basketball. Crazy, ridiculous product. I have it priced so cheap right now. $25 a random team, which comes to $750. This box was like $1,400 when it came out. It's still priced at over $1,000. I'm trying to give it to you guys, and you won't take it. I do got pick your team priced out. I'm going to try it again one more time. You guys don't do it, I'm going to open it as a personal. I want to give it to you. I can sell it on eBay for $800 all day. All day. $850, $900 all day on eBay. But anyway, it's posted. There's a lot of stuff posted. I mean, there's a crazy lot of stuff posted. And I got a crazy lot more to post, but I don't want to post too much. So, let's see what we got posted. Let's see what we got. The Psychedelic Football. It's like the Case Hit Football. It's crazy, crazy sick product. I don't know. You guys don't like it as much, I guess. It's sitting. I'm giving this away. Giving them away. I got so many. And I bought, for some reason, I ordered new ones. I ordered 55, 56 Topps Baseball Edition. I don't know why. Yeah, please save me. Help me. Turn 4. The next box is posted. Serial number. Like I said, you guys don't like it. Iconic. Everybody said 10 boxes, 10 boxes. Post them all, post them all. I post them all, and it ain't filling. The last time it snap filled. There's 7 spots left and a mini. Scott, there's a mini posted. There's a mini posted right here. Not no more. Brian closed that. So there's gonna be 7 spots. So that'll should be ready to go tomorrow. I have a whole case of these too, guys. These are killing me now. I thought these would be so cool. I thought these would be so cool. Game worn. Guaranteed game worn. Batting gloves. Game worn Johns. With some crazy names. Judge, Trout, Acuna, Nick, Jr., Cal, Ichiro, Henderson, Jesus. I don't know. Crazy cheap too. What is it? $9 a random team. Comic books posted. There's another comic book posted. You guys told me to get them. I get them, and then they sit. I don't know. Shockwave has a couple spots left. Shockwave has a couple spots left. I'm incorporating second place. Second place gets 2 evolution packs. 2 packs, so there's crazy potential there too. We ripped that tonight. Black, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Priced under retail. Under retail. Add it up. It's 2 boxes. That's the price for 2 boxes, not 1. That's 2. I can show you other groups, 1 box, and it's almost not much cheaper for 1 box. This just filled, so that's good to go. The ETBs need help. And the turn 4, like I said, I got 4 of them left. 4 of them left. So that's where we're at. I did get a bunch of new stuff in again. I did get a bunch more stuff in. I got Thunderbolt in again. I got the Thunderbolt in again, the guaranteed Pikachus. I got the 55, 56 baseball. Why? I have no clue. I mean, they are my 2 favorite years, them sets. The Psychedelic came in. I did get another national pack. I might do that as a giveaway. And I did get the national starters in. I did get some more of the national starters. And more case hits, of course. More of the case hit boxes. But, Scott, there's nothing really out. Baseball jerseys are coming out this week for Gold Rush, I think. But baseball season's over, right? Like, I want football jerseys. I'll do a hit parade memorabilia order this week. But we're gonna do the Stasher Pass. I'm gonna tag everybody once again. Jeff, you still here, buddy? Jeff, you still here? Brian. I seen Scott here. Sean was here. I know that. We're going to tag him again. Let you guys know that we're getting started. There's Sean. Scott, I know, is here. He's been talking. Steve has been here. Brock will get tagged again. And then it's just Paul and Tyson. But like I said, they're kind of not irrelevant, but irrelevant at the same time. Brock's here, Sean's here, Jeff's here, Scott's here. Brian never comes live. I don't know, he doesn't like me. I hit him all kinds of stuff. But anyway, guys, we're going to get into this. So this is our Stasher Pass. Stasher Pass is so much fun. I started doing it with the what's it called, Jones? With the the wild card 5-card football. I got 5-card stack deck baseball, which doesn't release to the end of the month, and I have it already. I need to start posting it. We're going to do it Stasher Pass the same way. They're sick. Paul Skeen, there's massive. I mean, these are sick, too. These got the craziest patches in baseball, but... So we're going to open the boxes. There's 6 autos. There's 6 premium cards in each box, plus 2 base cards. So this is box 1. This is box 2. I'm going to open box 2 first. I'm going to set the 6 cards down with a spongy on them. I'm going to set the 2 base cards to the side. I'm going to open box 1. I'm going to set the other 6 cards on top with a spongy on top, and then take the middle spongy out. So we'll have 1 stack of 12 cards with a spongy on it. The other 2 base cards will go here. We're going to show the 4 base cards first. Then Jeff has the option whether he wants to stash them or pass them. If he passes, it goes to Brian. Brian's not here, so he will probably pass. Then it will go to Sean until somebody stashes, or it goes down to Tyson and he automatically stashes in the toilet. Once that's done, we'll go to the next card, the top card in the stack of 12. And we'll go right down the line the same exact way. Stash or pass. I don't know, Scott. I don't know. He has no problem with the cards that like the other night I stashed them at the end for him. Oh, he's here. Look at that. Whoa. He made it. Thank you, sir. Brian is here. So it's just Paul and Tyson that I haven't seen comment. And like I said, they got spots 11, 12, and 13. So the stuff's going to get passed down to them anyway, right? Right? So, all right, this is our box that I have set up there because I do have plenty of them. This is box 1. This is box 2. I'm going to open box 2 first. Like I said, we're going to open box 2. I'm not going to let you guys see anything. You guys ain't going to see nothing. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to go just like this. There's our empty lid. They put it in this massive plastic thing. Because they don't want to put it in top loaders. So we're going to go like that. And there's our empty base. There's the empty base to our box. Alright. Now I gotta go like this because ain't nobody saying nothing. There's our empty lid. There's our empty plastic lid. We'll set him there for now. And we're gonna scoop these out. We're gonna drop them onto the spongy. We'll take him out of the way. We're gonna go just like that. I don't want to see that bottom one. There's our plastic. Done. Alright. We're going to take these 2 top base cards. Actually, the top isn't base on this one, huh? Wow, interesting. All right, I got to get these 2 base cards. Okay, they dogged me on this. It doesn't matter if I see them. I just ain't changing the order. All right, there's our base cards. No, that's not a base card. Is it? Yeah, that's a base card. Wow, that's crazy. They were the top 2 in the last box. In every box I watched, pretty much. I only see 1 base card in this box. So what do we get? 7 hits? Hold on. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got an extra auto. See that top card? That top card is usually not. So we got an extra auto. So we got 7 here. We got 7 here. So, yeah, I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. House Stadium coming? Yeah, you do, sir. So we're just going to take the top 2 cards just like it's supposed to be. We're going to take the top 2 cards just like it's supposed to be. And then we're going to open box 2. And then we're going to open, well, box 1 because that was box 2. I haven't seen no cards with 7 autos, but I will go over that again real quick and make sure. See, because you guys can't see, but it has to be on camera, so I just want to make sure. Let me make sure I'm not missing something here. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, and that's 6. Alright, it is what it is. We got an extra Johnny. So there's not going to be a 4 base card set. And we'll grab this guy out. And we'll grab that guy out. And we're going to do the same thing. Empty. Empty. We're going to go just like this. Just like that. And then there should be our 2 base cards right on top. This one doesn't have base cards either. Hold on. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to him. They're dogging me here. Hold on, guys. I gotta see something. We're gonna put this empty box right here for a minute. The last one was perfect. The last one we did was absolutely perfect. I'm not changing no order. I just gotta see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was the 6 from the first box. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're taking the top 2 from this one too. We're taking the top 2 cards. We're taking the top 2. All right, this is lot 1. This is lot 1. This is lot 1. Good luck, guys. This was the top 4 cards, which usually are the base. Up first, we have 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7 on the Barry Larkin. Barry Larkin for the Cincinnati Reds. 4 out of 7 on the purple foil. All right, our second card. This was box 1, the top 2 cards. We got bases loaded. Bases loaded, 41 out of 99. 41 out of 99. A quad patch. Ben Hess, Henry Leland, Thatcher Hurd, and Roderick Araris. With some sick single color, then you got that, and you got a sick one with a double and a pinstripe. $41 out of 99. Again, this is all for lot 1. This is the base. This is the top 4 cards. Might turn out to be the best. Who knows? We'll find out. Stash or pass. Cooper Pratt. Cooper Pratt, 15 out of 25. 15 out of 25 on the Cooper Pratt. And it does have an auto. It does have an auto. We got an extra hit in each box, which is very odd. Very odd. It does have an auto. Number to 99, 43 out of 99. Lizard Montez. Lizard Montez. So let me get a John for this John, which should be, oh, it's definitely not that. Maybe that. It's this one. Oh, it's not even that. Holy smoke. It's a 168. Hold on one second, guys. 168s are way in the back. Alright. Jeff passes. Jeff passes on the little 4-card lot. You got a 4-piece. You got a 4-piece to 99. You got a Lazaro Montez auto to 99. You got the Pratt base to 25 and the Larkins to 7. Jeff passes. Brian, you're up. Brian, you are up. On our little 4-piece. This was supposed to be the base lot. Brian passes. Sean passes. Scott, you're up. I mean, it's nice to get extra hits, but not when you have a plan the way. Scott passes. Steve. Steve is up. And then Brock, you're up twice after Steve. Steve is up and then Brock in 6 and 7. Steve was here, right? Definitely was at one point. Says he's watching. I keep getting a little bubble every once in a while. Steve passes. Brock, you're up in 6 and 7. And then Steve, you're up again in 8. On a little 4-piecer. I just think at this price point for these, they have so much potential. More than the wild card did. And you guys love the wild card. You just ate it up. Brock passes on all 3. So Steve is up in 8 and then Brian in 9. Steve in 8 and Brian in 9. And then we got Paul up in 11 and 12. We got Paul up in 11 and 12. Steve passes. So it's up to Brian. It's up to Brian. I haven't seen Paul at all. I have not seen Paul here at all. I will tag him one more time. And we'll give him a minute. Brian passed. Paul is up in 11 and 12. Like I said, I haven't seen him here at all tonight. I haven't seen him comment. And he does have a personal too. So we'll give him a minute. If he's not here, I'm probably going to stash it in his 12 spot. Unless Tyson wants it. I would probably stash it in his 12 spot. Because to me, 4 cards in the 12 spot is not a bad John, in my opinion. Especially a nice little pinstripe there on the Thatcher. And they all are player worn. Alright. Paul's not commenting. Paul's not here. I'm going to stash this in the 12 for Paul. So we're going to stash the 4-piece for Paul in the 12 spot. I said I'll be as fair as I can with everybody when people ain't here. But he's way down there. I mean, in the 12 spot, why not, right? Why not? All right, now we're going to get into the real Johns. Now we're going to get into the, well, they're all the real Johns, but now we're going to get into the cards. What it should have been. Card 1 from box 1. Card 1 from box 1. On the steel, on the blue steel, number to 10, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, Luke Holman. 4 out of 10 on the blue steel. Luke Holman. Jeff, you're up, sir. Luke Holman. Jeff and then Brian. Jeff passes. Brian, you're up. And then Sean. And then Scott. Sean passes. Scott, you're up, and then Steve. Scott and then Steve. Luke Holman. Scott passed. Steve is up, and then Brock. And then Steve again. And Steve, if you want to pass both, just say pass both. Brock, you're up. Brock for 2, then Steve. Brock for 2, then Steve, and then Brian. Luke Holman, 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 on the blue foil steel. The blue foil. Brock passes on all of them. Steve, you're up again, and then Brian. Steve and then Brian. Luke Holman on the blue foil steel. Steve passes, then we got Brian up. I'm not sure if that was a second pass. No, maybe not. That was your first one. Brian passes. Paul's going to pass on this one, so Tyson, this one's coming to you in 13, sir. That one's coming to you in 13. And that's 629. That's break 629. Spot 13 and Tyson. All right. So Paul's 11 spot is where we're at. He's in the toilet. Next card. Card 2 out of box 1. Card 2 out of box 1. We got blue foil numbered to 49. 8 out of 49. It's actually not blue, but it's that iridescent. Dean Moss. 8 out of 49. 8 out of 49 on the Dean Moss. What is it focusing on? Jeff passes. Brian, you're up, sir. On the Dean Moss. Brian passes. Sean. And then Scott. On the Dean Moss. Scott already passed. Steve is up, and then Brock. And you can shout it out ahead of time. I can kind of sort it out. I'm pretty... Steve passes on both. Brock, you're up. And then Brian again. Brock is up, and then Brian again. Well, Brock times 2, then Brian, and then Brock. on the Dean Moss to 49. All right, Brian, you're up. Are we giving this to Paul? Brian passes again, so we're going to give that to Paul in the 11 spot. Paul in the 11 spot. Now, Brock, your 10 spot. Your 10 spot is down the bottom. Your 10 spot is the... All right. Next card. Next card. Number to 99. 39 out of 99. 39 out of 99. How about Jason Chourio? Jackson's little brother. Jason Chourio. 39 out of 99. Jackson's little brother. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Hey, and it's not a crazy risk. You get the first spot, there's a sick card, you know what I mean? You get one of them skeins, we're good. That's a pass from Jeff. Brian, you're up. Jason Chourio to 39. Brian passes and Sean passes. Scott, you're up in the 4 spot. Little Jason Chourio. Scott passes. Steve, you're up. Steve and then Brock times 2. Steve passing on both. Brock, you're up times 2. The Jason Chourio to 99. Brock is up in 6 and 7. And Brian already pre-passed. So, Brock, you're kind of getting this somewhere. I guess you're getting this in 11. Because Steve passed in 8, Brian passed in 9. So, I guess we're going to put you in at 11 for this one. Not a bad one to get stashed down to you. Not a bad one. Little Jason Chourio. That's going to Brock in the 10 spot. Not a bad one for 10. Definitely not. How should I do more of this? Should I do random teams? Should we do some random teams instead of the Stasher Pass with this? And move the Stasher Pass with the wild card? The wild card, the stacked deck is awesome. With the suited cards, it's an absolutely beautiful. The football was awesome. All right, up next. Up next, we have a 1-of-1. We have a 1-of-1. 1-of-1 printing plate. 2024 Leaf Trinity Baseball magenta printing plate of Franklin Araris. Come on, focus in on his name. Franklin Araris. It's insane that this camera. There it is. Franklin Araris. Jeff passes. Jeff passes on the 101 magenta printing plate of Franklin Araris. Brian, you're up in the 2 spot, and then Sean in the 3. Jeff passed. Brian passes. Sean, you're up in the 3. That's a pass from Sean. Scott, you're up in 4. Scott is up in the 4 spot. Scott passes. Steve, you're up in the 5 spot. Steve's going to pass on both. Brock, you're up in 6 and 7. Brock is up in 6 and 7. If not, this is going to go down to Brian in the 9 spot. Franklin Herreras on the magenta 101 printing plate. Brock passes on both. Jeez. Not a bad toilet card. A 101 plate auto. We take it. Let's go on to Brian in the 10 spot. So, in the 9 spot, right? Yeah, the 9 spot. Brock had 10. All right, so our top 8 are left. Our top 8 is what we got left. Our top 8. So there's 2 cards left from box 1, and then 6 from box 2. All right, next card. Next card on the 6 to 99. 91 out of 99 with the sick patch. How about Cam Smith? 91 out of 99. Look at that patch. Cam Smith. '91 out of 99 on the Cam Smith. I gotta get a thickie for him. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I don't even see any. Where are they at? This is a. See, they're 197s, and that's all I got left of them. So hold on, it's got to be these right here. Yeah, there they are. All right, so hold on. Hold on, did I miss stuff? Not bad at all at the 9. Hold on. I was getting top loaders. I'm sorry. Yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad. I thought he was going to stash there too, to be honest with you. So hold on. Yeah, he's got me. Jeff passed. Brian passed. Sean passed. And Scott passed. So we're up to Steve. Steve passes, and then we got Brock. Brock in 6 and 7 on the Cam Smith. I ain't even getting the show because I'm trying to get a top loader for it. On the Cam Smith to 99. Brock is up in 6 and 7. Brock's going to stash this. I'll put you down as the 7. I mean, not that it matters. But we're going to put it as 7. That's a nice choice for a stash there. Definitely a nice, because you know you're in the. If you would have passed it, you're in the toilet for the next one. You're down the bottom for the next one, so at least you get in this with one of your. That was smart. Very smart. Very smart. Nice stash. Sick patch. Sick patch. All right, so we got Jeff, Brian, Sean, Scott, Steve, Brock, and Steve. We're down to our final 7. Steve has double. Steve's the only one left with 2, right? Yeah. All right, our next card. This is the last one from box 1. Numbered to 49. Numbered to 49. Numbered to 49. I don't know. Numbered to 49. We have a triple auto. 17 out of 49. Little 17 out of 49. We got Dan Big Cat Katz. We got Jersey Jerry. And we got Caleb Presley. Yeah. I don't know. Triple auto. You got Big Cat, you got Jersey Jerry, and you got Caleb Presley on the triple. Jeff, you're up, sir. Jeff's going to pass. Brian. Brian passes. Sean. Oh, they're the banana guys? Really? Sean passes. Scott, you're up. They're the Savannah Bananas. Okay. Scott passes. Steve. Steve is up in the 5 spot. Dan Big Cat Cats, Jersey Jerry, and Caleb Presley. Steve passes in the 5 spot. Brock, you're up. Brock in the 6. Brock is up in the 6 spot. Big Cat, Jersey Jerry, and Caleb Presley. Brock's going to pass. So that's going to go to Steve in the 8 spot. That's going to go to Steve down in the 8 spot. Not bad. If that's the Savannah Banana guys, I believe they sell pretty well. So that's going to go down to Steve. That's going to go down to Steve in the 8 spot. All right. So we got 1 through 6 left. We got 1 through 6 left. We're in box 2. We're in box 2. We got 1 through 6 left. Guys, good luck. That wasn't a bad box. That really wasn't a bad box. You had a 1-on-1, you had that sick patch, and you had that triple auto in the same box. Not too bad. All right, up first. Up first. Number to 49. 48 out of 49 on the blue foil. Griffin Burkholder. Griffin Burkholder. 48 out of 49 on the Griffin Burkholder. I thought it was a pretty nice box. First one. Jeff, you're up, sir. That's a pass from Jeff. Brian, you're up. Brian passes. Sean. I don't know. Sean passes. Scott's up in the 4 spot. Scott's up, and then Steve if Scott passes. On the Griffin Burkholder. Number to 49. Maybe, yeah, that's who I think it is. That's a pass from Scott. Steve, you're up, sir. That's a pass from Steve. Brock, you're going to get this in the 6th spot. Griffin Buckholter. That makes more sense. That sounds like who it is. That's going to go to Brock in the 6th spot. That definitely makes more sense. We'll see right now. Jersey Jerry. Barstool. Yeah, they're Barstool guys. It's exactly what they were. Nice call. All right. So we got 5. We're down to 5. Good luck, guys. Good luck. We need a big one. We need a really big one. 3 out of 7. 3 out of 7. How about Hurston Waldrep? Hurston Waldrep, 3 out of 7. I've heard him. On the black foil. 3 out of 7. Hurston Waldrep. It's actually a pretty cool card. The Barstool one. That's a pass from Jeff. Brian. Hurston Waldrep. I know why he's thinking. Brian's up. He's thinking, should I? Sean passed, pre-passed. Steve is in the toilet with 5. Yeah, he's an Atlanta guy. That's why Brian's thinking. Yeah, he's an Atlanta guy. I believe, right? That's where I know him from.
Who, Waldrop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hurston Waldrep. 4 out of 7. Little Hurston Waldrep to 7. 3 out of 7. He doesn't know what to do because it's a Braves. It's his team. Do you just stash the PC guy, or do you? Or do you hope? He's going to stash it. He's going to stash it. I'll be honest, if you weren't here, I probably would have stashed that for you. Even in the 2 spot, because you're a Braves guy, and I know that. So, I probably would have if you weren't here. Only because I know that you PC the Braves. And a 3 out of 7. 7's a nice low number card. All right, so the 2's gone. The 2's gone. So we got 1, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, that's why, like I said, if he wasn't here, I would have stashed that for him, definitely. Guys, good luck. On the steel. Numbered to 15. 11 out of 15. How about Cam Cannarella? Cam Cannarella. 11 out of 15 on the Cam Cannarella. That's a pass from Jeff. Sean, you're up, sir. That's a pass from Sean. Scott, you're up. Scott's up in the 3, and Steve is down. Well, Scott's up in the 4, and Steve is down the bottom in this. That's a pass. That's going to Steve in the 5 spot. Cam Cannarella. That's a 5 spot, and that's 629. Guys, there's 3 left. There's 3 of yous. Good luck. We still need a big one. We still need a really nice one. I mean, it's not been bad. It's not been bad, but 15 out of 15. 15 out of 15. How about Jeremy Rodriguez on the red? Little J-Rod. Little Jeremy Rodriguez. 15 out of 15. on the red. And Jeff, you're up. Jeremy Rodriguez, 15 out of 15. Jeff passes. Sean is up, and if he passes, it goes to Scott in 3. 4. Scott, Jeremy Rodriguez, 15 out of 15 in the 4 spot. All right, we got 2 left, guys. We got 2 left. We got Jeff and Sean. So, Jeff, the choice is yours. You get this card, or you get the random card on the bottom. So, you choose. We got numbered to 49. Numbered to 49. 42 out of 49 with a disgusting patch. How about Braylon Payne? Braylon Payne with that sick Milwaukee patch. Braylon Payne. Jeff, do you want this, or do you want that last card that's under that John right there? I think the Barstool one was pretty cool. I probably think that was probably one of the best cards so far. I don't know, this patch is pretty dope. Jeff. Jeff's going to pass. Sean. I take it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Jeff, good luck, sir. Good luck. You wrote it out to the end. I hope we get you something big. I hope we get you something big. On the clear. On the clear to 10. Wow, I think you paid off. I think waiting paid. I think waiting paid off. I think this guy's really big. I think this guy's really big. I think this guy's really, really big. What I do with that other clear case? Do it in the trash? Yeah, I think this guy's really, really big. So I think the whole waiting out to the end, I think it paid off for you, sir. It is a clear one, so we're going to leave the thing on there. Number to 10. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. How about Sasaki? Rintaro Sasaki on the purple foiled. Clear. We take that, right? We definitely take that, right? We definitely take that, right? Like, he's like a major, like, no team or like an up-and-coming, like, Japanese or wherever he's from. Like, that's insane, supposedly. Right? To 10, too. Hey, finally holding out to the end, paid. The purple foil to 10. Sasaki. I don't even know if that's how you say it. It looks right. Sasaki and Rintaro. Jeff, nice card, sir. Definitely a nice one. Like I said, he held out to the end, and I think it kind of paid off on this one. I think it paid off, and that was definitely definitely a nice 2 boxes. Definitely a sick 2 boxes, in my opinion. We gotta see what this guy is. Let's see what this guy is real fast. Yeah, we're gonna see what he is real fast. Rintaro, Sasaki, Leaf, Trinity. Now we're just gonna do a Cicero Sasaki auto and see like what his Jones. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, he sells decent. It isn't no like drop over, but decent cards. I mean, he sells okay. He sells okay. Yeah, Brock. 1 second, sir. Oh, hold on, hold on. I'll hold on. I'll send you a picture right now. You don't need a screenshot. I'll send it to you right now, sir. You don't need the screenshot. That'll look better. Yes, Adam is here. All right, let me put Brock's drawing back on his thing. Definitely a nice 2 boxes. I can post this up again, or like I said, I can post it up as random teams. It would be pretty cheap as random teams, even a 2 boxer. Or I could do 10 spots. Each box gets 3 random teams. 3 random teams per. I could do something like that. That would be pretty cool. But that was definitely a nice 2 boxes. Definitely better than the first 2. Definitely better than the first 2. But all right. They were the 2 breaks. Everything's labeled, which is good. Everything is marked. I love that part. 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. Scott's here for his John. Scott's here for his John. Be better as random teams? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it as random teams. I'm going to post the next 2 boxer up as random teams. Like I said, I have a whole case. What do we got? 8 left? Was it a 10 box case? Yeah, we got 8 left. And we're going to do the what's it called? We're going to do the what's it called? The 5 card draw as Stasher Pass. Because that was sick for Stasher Pass, the football ones. We had a lot of fun with that. Them cards are sick because it looks like a deck of cards. Scott. Scott's here and Adam's here. Adam, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes sitting here next to me. 8 boxes left from the case. You can pick your box. 1 through 8, you pick your number, and we can rip your box. And Scott, you got that wrestling coming too. We'll rip Scott's wrestling while Adam picks. And I still haven't seen Paul or Toby here. I haven't seen Paul or Toby. But we're going to rip Scott's wrestling. Box 84 out of 100. This is the last one I have. The last one I have. Whenever I get these, you guys fill these pretty good. Actually, really good. You fill everything good for a while, and then you just get tired of it, I think. But, I don't know. I like it. We kill the gold tickets in these. Scott, good luck. And Adam wants box 7. We'll grab that right after Scott's Hit Parade Wrestling, John. 84 out of 100. Oh. Could you ask for any better? Like, could you ask? Like, could you? I mean, is there much of any better names in wrestling? Good luck, sir. We got silver, but that don't mean nothing. We do got silver. Is there a card in here? It's like buried. I don't want to say it. It's like buried in here. Scott. Good luck. On the tops. On the tops. From Raw. From Raw. We got a chick. I know who this is. I know who this is. How about Alexa Bliss? Alexa Bliss. 189. 189 out of 199 on the Alexa Bliss. From 2021 Undisputed. 2021 Undisputed is such a beautiful product. You guys don't dig wrestling enough for me to bring boxes in now. These single cards, once in a while we can get it done. But I love Undisputed. I got some sick wrestling cards. Alexa Bliss to 199. That's a pretty sick one. Yeah, you did get the fun. Definitely a nice one. We take it. We take it, sir. All right. Adam, you said 7. So there's 8 boxes over here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to move 6 over here. I'm going to move these 6 here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one right here was box 7. So take this back over here. And this is Adam's. So Paul still has a box. Paul still has a box. He hasn't been here tonight. And Toby still has a box. I haven't seen Toby here tonight either. So we'll put these tags on this stack of boxes right here. All right, Adam. Good luck, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it was a great price. It was definitely a great price. I was going to wait till the whole case was gone just in case. But at worst, there's only 4 boxes left. 5, because the one ain't really going to fill. But the random driver filled pretty good. So I'm going to post up another one like that. But there are available for personals. Like I said, if you guys want them, any of you guys that bought one, if you want another one, I'll do 125 just to get rid of not the shipping. I mean, it's basically what Joey's, his work said 125 they would give me, $12.50 for the case. So 125 a box plus $5 shipping. That's why I said 130 for you guys. I mean, it's basically just giving them the same thing. But Adam, thank you, sir. Thank you. I had 4 guys grab personals, 1 filled as a break. So that's half the case gone. We'll get rid of them. We'll get rid of them. They're beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. We're going to grab these spongies because they're not covered. They're not covered. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I'm going to post another one up as random drivers like the other one. Like I said, that filled pretty good. Let me grab these 2. Let me grab these 2. Let me grab the Kid Reporter. Let's get our empty box. Let's get our empty box, and then there's our 4 cards. Good luck. First card. First card. On your base parallel. On your base parallel. Number to 75. 57 out of 75. Shane Van Giesenberger. Van Giesenberger. You got SVG. Little SVG. 57 out of 75. 57 out of 7. Well, the 7s don't go, but 57 out of 75 on the SVG. Next card. Next card. On the Timeless Moments. On the Timeless Moments. Timeless Moments. Numbered to 25. 1 out of 25. How about William Bryant? Goes back to back at the Daytona 500. William Byron. William Byron. 1 out of 25. First off the print. Back-to-back Daytona 500 victories. Sick one right there. This is a nice. Timeless Moments one is pretty sick. Pretty sick. All right, next up. Card number 3. Card number 3. Good luck, sir. Sheet metal swatches. On the sheet metal swatches. Nice little piece of metal to 49. 22 out of 49. How about Corey Leggio? Corey Leggio. 22 out of 49 on the sheet metal. Race worn, race used. Sheet metal swatches, little Corey Leggio. All right, and then our last card. Again, Adam, thank you. Beautiful cards. Absolutely beautiful cards. This whole line, the one football, 1-1 basketball, 3-2 baseball, and now this, such beautiful cards. Such a beautiful product. I love that they're all magged. I mean, this is one of the products that we're going to miss with Panini for sure. We're going to miss a lot of Panini, trust me. We're going to miss it. Just think, no more NT, no more Prism, no more Select, no more Flawless, unless it's all unlicensed. We're going to miss it. We're definitely going to miss it, trust me. We are going to miss it. On the memorabilia autos, look at that sick patch. Look at that sick patch. The other ones were all plain on the other 2 boxes. It actually looks like a piece of metal, too. This looks like a piece of sheet metal. Number to 99, 28 out of 99. How about Matt Benintendi? Matt Benintendi, yeah. Matt Deben. Matt Debo, there you go. With the sick little patch. I don't know if it's part of his uniform. It looks plasticky. So it might be like a patch off of his uniform or off of his thing. Beautiful cards. Congratulations, sir. Definitely a nice box. I mean, 2 nice autos. The William Bryant and the Matt D. Timeless Moments, and then, like I said, the other ones were just single color Johns. Then you had the nice sheet metal and the SVG to 75. Not a bad box. Adam, thank you, sir. I think that was it, right? I think that was it for tonight. I haven't seen Paul here, and I haven't seen Toby here for their personals. The Bowman's ready, but not ready at the same time. There's a ton of stuff posted, guys. There's a ton of stuff posted. Let's get some stuff filled for tomorrow. At least them 10 boxes. The mini's filled now. There's 7 spots left in the main. I know it's a little expensive, but you guys tell me to post 10 boxes. I'll do it singles. I don't care. I'll post them as singles. And the black football. I think with the black football, I think I might add this as a skunk bonus. This is a $65 pack as a skunk bonus. I think we might add that to black to try to get that to fill. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But anyway, guys, you guys have a great night. I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow with Chrome. I'll definitely come live tomorrow if Chrome's filled and paid. Well, it is filled. The mini's filled. There's only like 3 people that owed, and I think they were all good. So we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Guys, you guys have a great night, and I'll be back. I should definitely